scared to see you, always knew it in my bones that something here was bound to take me home. You said you don't know me well, but I'm your angel in white. I'll be close if you come, I'll be just behind you. You're not on the list, but I can get you inside. Use your mind, listen to my voices and guide you. Give yourself all, but yeah, you don't wanna fight. If you do, I'm gonna bid you a hard, cold goodnight, baby. Hang on to your ticket, you doing alright. And if you don't trust it, hold it up to the light. Connecting the dots, black spots in my vision. I'll be blaming it on divine intuition. I'll be praying for a divine intervention or anything else that gets my attention. And I'm falling for you. You're a fine invention, the sort of poison to me, but I keep forgetting. And now I'm halfway in and I'm half alive. You take my face and you hold it up to the light. Something here was bound to take me home. If not you, not here, then I don't know. As above, as ever so below. Something here was bound to take me home.
Hello. There we go. I'm awake. Hello, everyone. How you all doing? What do I feed it again? No. Let's go get corn. Yeah, I know. Yeah, how do I get out of here? Sure, I can beat it. Alright. And I've gone invisible now. Alright. Out of focus. I use all the food that I'm holding on to. Don't know why I've gone invisible, but alright. There we go. Don't know why I've gone invisible. It's very annoying. Why is that one 80? All of them 100. Small stomach. Ah, okay.
Are you having a good day?
Truffle. Alright.
Don't rooster now.
Egg. What do I do with that? I don't know what to do with the eggs. What do I do now? What was I supposed to do with the voucher thing? Really wish I could see myself. It's really annoying. I'll put the eggs in there. Ranching store. A barn is full. Oh. Fell one. I only can add 10. Is that the rule? I only can have 10 creatures at once. Alright, well... Who should I sell? Maybe I'll get rid of some of this stuff. It's good to, how about how do I sell them? Don't know how to sell them. Don't. How do I sell them? To donate? Donate. We'll donate these two. Alright, where's the truffle? I really want to see myself because it's really weird. How do we leave? There goes it. There. There's my truffle. What should we call a truffle? What should we call the truffle? So what do we feed it? Corn, I guess? Yeah. Quite a lot of feeding. Pretty much now we wait, right? Story animal. 2 trumpets. I didn't realize that you only could get the maximum of 10 though. Kind of crappy. Right. What should we call it? Yeah. Cool, we've got 2 trumpets. Alright. I think you can get 8 of them. I have to admit, the ranching is a little bit underwhelming. I'm sure there's more layers to it, just I don't really like being limited to the amount of pets I can have. Anyway, we'll leave that there. Just need time now. Alright, so we'll do more questing stuff. Oh. Sorry, I have to take my heart machine out of my pocket. Something I never thought I would say at my age. That over there. Cool. Alright. We'll do all quiet on the Umbran front. Last time we tried to do it, it was a little bit glitched. So let's try. Do these 3. No. Alright, we'll go there. So Mitalina? Matana? Uh-huh. It's a honey tree thing. Alright. So we want to go. Alright. Now let's hopefully it doesn't glitch this time. Or it was. What was that? Was it underneath? It's like by a waterfall or something. What? Feels like I might need to wiki this. Alright. Wiki this, sorta. There's G2, yeah. Mound of dirt is next to the edge. Next to the edge of the water at the bottom of the waterfall. Mound of dirt is next to the edge of the water at the bottom of the waterfall. That's the definition of bottom, I guess. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it all. I'm not seeing it all. It's supposed to be right here. It's not. I don't watch like a little YouTube video to figure it out.
I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free.
It's not really clear. Yeah, it says it's around here, but looking at the video, it doesn't mention anything. can't seem to figure this out. He all mentioned something completely different. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, we'll do the Pixie Berries one, which is just a lot of running around. Nah, goodness. There is no sound. Why is there no sound? There you go. Hi, Tressa, how are you? Freezer. I don't know. Over there? Alright. I'm good, just shaving a dog's. Okay. Hey, Yasmin. Now you gotta do what you gotta do, right? These Pixie Berry things. The Elder Clams are. This isn't Dinkum. No, we do Dinkums on Thursdays, not Tuesdays. But good for you, Yasmin, that you worked out it's not Dinkum now. Good job. Good job, Yasmin. You did say yesterday you might. Well, no, I said I might do it for the long stream because every Tuesday I do a long stream in the afternoon, my afternoon. So every morning, the plan is to play Dreamlight Valley Monday, Palia Tuesday, Dreamlight Valley Wednesday, Dinkum on Thursday, and then Dreamlight Valley on Friday. But on Tuesday evenings, for a bit longer, for like 3 hours or so forth, I play something else. And I said I'm thinking about playing Dinkum. And then we're going to vote today which game it was going to be. So whatever we play, the long stream that we play in about 12 hours, you guys can vote on it, what you want it to be. And that's what you're voting on. The same as it is every week. Well, when I feel up for doing it, that is. Sorry, my mouth is full of blood at the moment, so you're gonna... I might slurp a little bit. Yeah, I know you'll be sleeping, but that's kind of the only time I can do it. I mean, that's the only time I can do it. It's not my fault that time zones are the way they are. Or I could just not do it at all. That's the two options. To find the sparkly ones of those. Are we having much luck? Yeah. Any luck with these pixie berry thingies? Ooh. Was it out of the orchard? Alright. I think, game's glitchy. Hi, love. Hello, hope you can do the best you can be. Yeah, what's that? I woke up really early today. Couldn't sleep. Once in a while I have, like, massive trouble sleeping. So, like, it's 6:30 now, and I woke up, I think, around about 4:30. So about 2 hours ago. I just couldn't sleep. And it's one of the annoying things about my condition. It's just sometimes I just can't sleep. There's a bit of insomnia. So I'm very... And then, on top of that, my mouth has started bleeding quite significantly. So I'm just tasting blood the entire 2 hours. I'm still tasting it now. There's clumps that come out of my mouth, so if you see anything like that, I'm sorry. It's just part of the blood thinners and that. It's disgusting, but I know there was probably a lot more information than you wanted, but that's what I do. I'm about to go up on this goddamn quest. Just there. Do that. Alright. Just gonna look at the wiki to figure out how to do this. Learn. Alright. Should be able to focus.
If I go,
Sorry. It was just somebody sending me something they shouldn't have. It wasn't inappropriate, it's just very loud. Sorry. So, how do I do this? Not even coming up. How do I... How do I obtain the recipe? Do I have to like make it? God, it's very complicated. God, I haven't cooked for a while. Mashed beans. How do I get mashed beans? Prep station. Alright. Butterfly beans, alright. I don't have any butterfly beans. Alright, I'll go get 3 butterfly beans. God damn it. God, it's gonna be a messy one, isn't it? It says the recipe can be obtained by looting a treasure chest in Elderwood. The treasure chest can be found inside Mysterious Quave during the quest shipload run. Locate back. Find Elfie. Alright, so I have to go and actually get. Alright. Find the treasure chest that's there. God, this is messy. I mean, remember when quests were easy? You got to get Dave. You got Dave Grump today because he's tired. Travel. You are now able to progress with the gardener. What does that mean? Where's Ramona when you need it? Guide me here. Let's just make sure I didn't pick it up. Oh, I just had to read that. Oh. The chest where I was. Like, oh, here. Oh, I need the key. How do I get the key? I don't think it's in here. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, so where do I get the fire key? I mean, it doesn't say I need the key, it just says I can just get it in the chest. If a player did not find the treasure chest after finishing the quest, they can go back and access the cave. So apparently it's just around here somewhere. Another one here. Yeah, of course. Oh, there's one there. Hold on. Ah, of course, I need the water key. Doesn't mention any keys I need. Well, I don't know if I need the keys. It says it should be behind him. It's been here somewhere. Probably end up being somewhere obvious. How do I get up there? Alright. Feels like I need to go up there. Different flower. Well, that is better, right? Damn it. Ah. Well, it makes it seem like it's really obvious, but I don't... No idea. It's all behind Elfie, but I don't know where the hell he was. I definitely didn't pick it up, did I? No. Alright, I'm gonna quick look on the wiki to see if I can figure this out. Yeah, it just says it's in a treasure chest somewhere. Looking behind Ulfie. It doesn't tell me exactly where. Maybe I'll just look on a video and see if I have any luck. I think it's the Beastly Cave where it is. It's Beastly Cave. Oh. There. Alright. That's weird. What the hell? Oh, there's a chest. No, that's the same one. Why does it keep on glitching out? The one you have to water the vine things. Ah, so maybe this is the wrong cave. Oh, where's the... Alright, where's the... Am I in the wrong cave? Is that it? Or maybe I'll go for here. I think I know the one you're talking about now. I'm definitely in the wrong location if that's the case. Not that way. I can't remember where it was. Did I do anything else on Dinkum yesterday? I played a little bit yesterday afternoon. Built some more of my wall and did a few other things. Trying to get more copper. Alright, so I think I'm in the wrong place, which might explain why I'm so confused. To try to remember where the right place is now. It's not here. Yeah, Elderwoods is very confusing. Alright, so I think I worked out I'm in the wrong spot. Now I have to figure out where the right spot is. So I need to go to the Beast Lair. Beast Lair. God, it doesn't nowhere tells me where it is. So frustrating. Alright, either way, I'm in the wrong spot here. Let's get out of here. Where's the Beast Lair? Let's try... Alright. Trying to find it on the map. It's not around here, is it? it's not that way. But it says you can, if you miss it, you can go back. I think it's just a question of where the hell is it? Change close, alright. Trading post. Permit. What's a permit, mate? Oh, okay. I looked up and ten the coordinates. Yeah, I know. It's so annoying, eh? It says you can go back. It's just a. It's like where. So the quest is ship like a ship. Sorry, like a ship run. But it doesn't tell me where I'm supposed to go. Have you met the little boy? Yes, I have. I remember that's Elfie. So I need to get back there. I just don't remember where that there is. It's extremely frustrating. So where the hell is it? And the beast lair. It's basically the beast lair, and it's like I'm just gonna type this into Google. Where is the beast's lair in Palia? The beast lair in Palia is a hidden cave located in the southeast corner of the fallen aqueduct region of Elderwood. So southeast. So southeast would be like here. So apparently it's around here. So we'll go over there. But that's the AI overview telling me. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be right, but to be honest, it's the best lead we've got. Pixie Blossom Bounce. What the hell does that mean? I don't know what that means. Alright. Alright, I went completely the wrong way, which is classic Dave. I don't know what Pixie Blossom Bounce, and it makes me nervous with a countdown clock. Alright, so apparently the secret cave is around here. Oh. Where the hell did I end up here? That's for like flower seeds. I don't like flowers, I'm a humbug. Alright, well... Oh, it's to the southeast, so what are those? Something here. Alright, I-19. I-9. Oh, that's where I am now. Good call. Right here. Oh, maybe? Yeah. There we go. Alright. Progress. For a stupid recipe. Alright, so we should be looking for a treasure chest. Alright. Okay, so it's where you meet the kids, so we'll go up here. Right. Go down here. I have no idea where it's at exactly, so case of me looking at everything. I don't know which way it is. Try this way. I don't think it's this way. This way. Now it's a question of where in here is it? Feels like I went that way, so we'll try this way. Bloody maze. Which way to go? Alright, we'll try this way. It's this way. Damn it. No, not go that way. Alright. This is the wrong way. Feels like, I don't know, I'm going the right way. There's the kid.
I come to see my friend. So hungry.
But where's the... That's the way out. Oh, here it is. Ah, got it. Well, man, took way longer than it probably should have. Can't believe I missed that first time. Alright, now I have to do the flotator fries one, but we're gonna do that after my... Ooh, what's that? Oh, okay. Just completed that quest too. Ah! 2 for 1. I'm on a hot streak. There you go. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go for a break. And take my meds, get my coffee. And then do the flotator fries. Probably the slowest progressing game ever. But hey, at least I'm alive, as they say. Alright, we'll switch up this. Thing. It's been nearly 2 years with this fucking device and I'm over it. I just want one day where I don't need to carry it around. And I get it's keeping me alive and all that stuff, just... No. Just one day. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, there we go, we're back. So now we've done the bean burgers, or figured out how to make the bean burgers. Now it's the flotato fries, which let's work out how we're going to find that one. Alright, well, might as well show it. There you go. So potato fries. And I don't want to put ketchup, I just want fries. I just want potato fries. Great. Go lost. Wiki's a nightmare. There we go. Ah, so it is that. Okay. Alright, how do you obtain the recipe? Alright, recipe can be found by another treasure chest. Great. Treasure chest can be found in the deep woods behind some purple boxes. Against the wall between the central stables and an Olithic cavern. Alright. Let's go over here. Like here? Against the entrance. Like against the wall between the entrance. Ah, so like here. Oh, not here. Maybe it's here. I think it's here. Alright. Well, we'll put a little. Alright, let's go. Yep. Damn it. Where do we want to go? Bloody maze in here. Alright, let's see this between this wall here. Ah, there's a purple box. Ah, there it is. Got it. Cool. Alright. Now we have to go make actual food. Alright. How do we make it? is there. No, I hate this fucking song. Why do I insist to have this damn song on my playlist? There's the bean burger. Oh, I need a lot for it, don't I? I need tomato, onion. I don't have tomato, onion. I think I maybe just go buy it. I do have onion. What's the damn thing on about? Oh, no. Why does it say I have it? It confuses me. It says I don't have it. I use quality. There we go. Alright. I need batter beans. Alright. Go get some batter beans. I'll just buy them. I used to grow them back in the day. Can't be bothered anymore. We don't want to go. Deep hopper. Alright. Cool. Alright. We're making progress. Finally. Alright. Oh god. Alright. Forgot how to do cooking. Alright. Oh. Now what? Crap, I forgot how to do all the cooking. This is the first time I've done it since I got back. I've greatly overestimated my knowledge about how to do this bit. I'm just going with it and hopefully it pays off. Ah, damn it! Now what? Alright. Already done that one. Bake that. I'm running out of time. What am I supposed to do? Damn it. Now what? Do I combine them all together? I have to do them burger sauce. Alright. Running out of time. Alright. Did it. God, that was anxiety filled. Alright. Eat that. Okay. Alright. Well, that's the burgers done. And now I have to do the freaking fries. Alright. Alright. Those are tough by yourself. Well, it's good to know. Good to know. Salt. But how the hell do I get salt from? Can I make salt? No, I can't. Alright. Well, I managed to do the burgers. I need salt to do this next one, but I don't know where I get salt from. I'm guessing from... Oh, Ziki. Alright, so I'll go Ziki. Thanks for that, love. You've been a huge help today. I'll just dump that stuff in there. Dump some stuff away. Clear out a few things. Sure. Open those two. Alright. So let's go to Zeke. We have to go see him anyway for a quest. I completely forgot about the cooking aspect of it. There's pallium storage, but it's 100,000. Ooh, I should really upgrade my storage. There's so much I need to do. I'm just like still playing catch up. Feel like I'm slowly making progress. I swear this village feels like it's changed since I played it. Gives you 14,000 when it ain't bad. That is not bad at all. Definitely is something I'm gonna have to do.
Go out and cause some havoc.
Alright. Salt, 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 salt. Where the hell is salt? Oh, there. Just grab a bunch of it. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Potato. Alright. Let's do this. Hopefully I don't muck it up. Alright. So now I've got a better idea of what I need. Oh. Uncooked fries. How do I do the uncooked fries? Oh no, I thought I had a better idea. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. Alright, and then pop tomato. You still have all your garden plots set up? Yes, I do. I just haven't used them since I got back. Alright, cool. And, oh. God, the second time was so much easier. I did the hard one first. Yay! Cool. Alright. Alright, now bring Alfie. Oh god, I have to bring. What? I have to bring that freaking kid. I have to go all the way. Alright. I have to go all the way back to that stupid kid. At least I know where it is this time. Alright. At least I know where he is. At least I know where he is. Funny though. Funny. Back and forth in this game. Yeah, it seems that way. Alright, we'll go deep. Deep. What is it? Deep woods? At least once it's done, you know? And I think what was over here somewhere. We'll just head towards that objective marker. Ah, well, that was annoying. Joys of an MMO just randomly disconnects. So we'll go that one. Oh, there's a chest right there too. So can I go the backwards way? Like this is the backwards way. Can I just go back in this way? Is this the way? Yeah. Oh, cool. I'll go the backwards way. That should hopefully speed things up. If only I knew that to begin with. And then I could have just gone this backwards way the whole way picked up the damn burger recipe and buggered off.
It is so big.
And he runs away. Turn the book. Alright, we're gonna only. Now I have to find him. God. Yeah. God. I'm getting some weird internet errors. What's going on? Odd. Odd, odd, odd. The game first disconnected. Now my spreadsheet is saying it's having problems updating the data. It's a bit annoying. My stock spreadsheet's mucking it up. And I've been pretty good. The last 2 weeks, my stocks have gained $507, which is pretty good for 2 weeks. It is my only hope to one day have enough money to have 12 months off work while I recover after my transplant. It's investing in the stock exchange. Palia irritated me today when I was looking at Pet Pack in the shop and I accidentally bought it down 5,000 coins. Oh. So you spent 5,000 coins? Oh, god damn it. Man, this climbing mechanic is the worst. Yeah, 5,000 Palia coins. I didn't care about having my pets as a pet that I can run around with. Oh no. It is how they make their money. Good luck asking for a refund on that one. I do hate sometimes when games make it too easy to accidentally click the wrong thing. This is how kids end up spending like thousands of dollars on like phone apps and games and stuff like that. Alright, well, where is Only? Oh, he's right next to me. Serious? Yeah, $50 down the drain. I was using the controller. Wasn't using the buttons. Oh. I forget I can play Palia on my Xbox now. Haven't actually done it yet. Don't know how it feels. Probably should. I just don't like designing on Xbox. That's why I moved to PC. Alright, well that's finally done. Well, how about we finish the fight on the Umbrian front? Now I have to figure out where this is. It's the front. How about you watch what I'm doing so it doesn't look so weird? There you go. So I need to find the hidden stash here. Alright, there we go. Campsite is I-5 south of Honeymeal Slope. Alright, we're gonna go there. Now I have no coins now, and I don't think they give refunds either. I'm sorry to hear that, love. I'll give you money if I had any to spare. But at the moment, I'm trying to fundraise to hit my 12-month target so I can have 12 months off work once I have my heart transplant. And currently, I'm on 20.4 weeks of savings. And there's 52 weeks in a year, so not halfway, but getting there. I'm 5.10 months of savings saved up. I'm very proud of myself for that. So it's been a lot of work. Alright, so we're going over here. Well, honestly, it's my fault pushing more button. I wouldn't say that if you send a ticket to them, I wouldn't say that. I hope you get what I need. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I will. Mainly because it's been a long time now. Doctors are starting to get nervous. The longer they wait, the worse it's going to get. So they're going to want to do it sooner rather than later. So I'm just not going to have enough time to be able to save it. Yeah, saving this day, like, I pay my rent, we're on a one-source income at the moment, so it all comes, if I don't work, we're screwed, basically. So I'm saving all I can. I've invested some in the stock market, not all the money is invested in the stock market, probably about half of the savings is in the stock market, and I've got a bit of a calculation I've worked out, and it's working very well, because once it gets to a certain point, I withdraw $1,000, and then I wait to it to get to a certain mark again, then withdraw $1,000, and that $1,000 gets locked away in an account. So it's slowly piling up, but America's weird at the moment, so one second it's fine, next second the stock market's plummeting, but it's doing rather well, and I'm slowly getting there. The key to it is that it's definitely paying off the debt, any debt that I have, and then that stops eating away at that. And so pretty much I've got around about $5,000 in the stock market, and it started with me just putting $100 towards it a week, not a week, sorry, fortnight, every pay. And I said, alright, I'm going to keep doing this until I have enough money to cover 6 months of rent across all my accounts. So across like my food account, my everything account, if I add it all together, if it's 6 months, then that's the benchmark. So I have a goal for my food account, my expenses account, well, that's expenses like medical and stuff, and then my my stocks and everything like that. And I've worked out I need $6,175 in stock for the overall calculation, because once I add in the food, my food expenses, which is like $1,000, and my emergency account, which is $1,000, and then my expensive account, which is $1,000, and once I add up all those accounts, that should all add up to 6 months of rent. So I worked out of that portion, $6,175 needs to be in the stock side of it. And at the moment, I've got $6,570. Because what I do is every time I withdraw, I add 500 onto that amount before I withdraw it. So in order for me to withdraw it, the account needs to be at the stock account needs to be at $6,675, and it is $104 off from that target. Her girlfriend doesn't work. Unfortunately, that's proven a little bit difficult, considering she always has to go away from me. So, fortunately, that's not an option because the work that she was doing, she can't do traveling all the time. And unfortunately, we can't find anyone. Unfortunately, the market's pretty tough at the moment of hiring people, and it's hard to hire someone that can't guarantee they're going to be here. Like, all of a sudden, they're going to get a call and say, hey, this person's gone for like a month or 2 months. It depends on how long I'm going to be in the hospital for. Because she wants to be there the entire time. So we tried to make it work, but just didn't. But that sucked. But hey, I'd rather have her with me when I go through the whole thing than not. Because this is going to be this is going to be a thing that is going to be a very huge, defining, kind of important event in my life. And so, yeah, financially, it's got to suck. But at the end of the day, it's just money. It's just a few inconveniences here and there. And I would rather have her with me, going through all that stuff, than not. It's a bit different if we got kids and you got all that stuff. But we acknowledge that my situation is very abnormal. And it's going to be tough. So you could either do it the way that's going to make it the easiest possible mentally, or you could do it the way that that's more stressful, and could end up in a worse kind of mental situation. So, but we're just, I mean, if the opportunity comes along for a work or something that she could just drop with the hat. I mean, self-employed is a good one. But it's just about finding that right work. And it's hard, like whatever, because all the momentum will just stop, you know? It's a difficult one to work out. Where would Heckler be? Oh, there, yeah. But we know it's temporary. We know it's just a portion. It's not forever. And it's just, at the end of the day, it's just money and a few inconveniences. And yeah, it may suck for me if I don't end up getting the 12 month. Yeah, that may suck. But, you know, it's just the way it is. I can have up to 12 months off at work anyway. Obviously, there's going to be yeah, I can have up to 12 months off at work, unpaid. Some of it will be paid. They have agreed. I mean, it depends on when it is. You know, a lot of things can change, and I work in the public sector, so things can change with governments and stuff. But it has been agreed that I would get some special leave when it happens, because they understand in my situation. Because in New Zealand we have something called ACC. It's Accidental Compensation Corporation. It's basically it's what covers all the expenses when you go for rehab and an accident happens. Like you break your leg, it is covered by the government does cover it for healthcare. But for the rehab side of it, it does depend on. For the rehab side of it, the government covers for it. Like you break your leg, all the medical expenses are covered, and then you go for ACC during the rehab process while you get your leg all right. So most people that have a heart attack or go through any of that kind of stuff, they normally get ACC. However, and this is where it comes down to the difference between subsidized healthcare and free healthcare. Not everything is covered. So genetic conditions aren't covered by ACC. Now, because my particular condition wasn't an accident, and it wasn't anything that happened to me, and because I was born with it, I don't qualify for that compensation. So when I'm off work, a lot of the time when people hurt their leg and they're off work, it is they get what they call ACC. So they get I think it's around about 80% of their normal wage while they're off work because of the accident. It doesn't matter if it's at work or not. It's just if you, like, let's say you break your leg, you walk out the door, you break your leg, you will get, while you're off an ACC, you'll get paid that. The problem is I don't get that because it was a genetic condition. Even though I didn't know about it, and there was no fault of my own, because it was a genetic condition, there was nothing that caused it to happen, I don't qualify. Now, some people have argued, like, you could argue the fact that you got COVID and that triggered the heart to be pushed so far that it essentially broke. But it'd be very, very hard to prove and justify based off the current legislation. It'll be basically a big fight, and they wouldn't make a decision until after your transplant whether you'd be covered or not, because they can't preemptively say you're covered. Because it's like saying, we're going to cover you for an accident you haven't had yet. So there's nothing, because that's what the whole ACC is for. It's to cover accidents, unexpected stuff. Well, I shouldn't say unexpected, I should say more accidents then. So that's the issue that we're in, is that normally when people go through what I'm going through, they normally have had a heart attack and it screwed their heart, so they are covered. But because mine's a genetic condition, it's not covered. So that's the difference between, some people, talk about free healthcare and stuff. That's the difference between subsidized healthcare, which we have here, and free healthcare. Because there is also some medications that weren't covered. For instance, there was a particular medication that they asked me to go on that wasn't covered by the government. So normally you pay $5 per prescription in New Zealand, if it is covered. If it's not covered, you pay the full amount. So I was put on 20 different, or approximately, it flows, between 15 and 20 medications. 19 of those medications were all covered, so it only cost me $5 in total. That one medication that I needed cost me $315 for a 3-month supply. For that one medication, and it was a diabetes medication, and the reason why it wasn't covered is because normally people in my condition don't get that medication, even though they have proven that it does help. It's just based off the funding structure they have. They've approved it for people with diabetes, they haven't approved it with people with chronic heart failure. It is now covered. They've actually changed that legislation now. Funny enough, in December last year, they covered that, so I haven't needed to pay that anymore. Yeah, that's the case. Like, I just had it. It's like, it's a pill even I cut in half. I don't even have a lot of it. So, that's the difference between subsidized healthcare and free healthcare. Subsidized is more selective and not everything is covered. And there are some exceptions. Because the argument is, well, if it's a genetic condition you should have been dealing with your whole life, you already have the right benefits and everything set up. But the problem is no one identified it at the time. So, unfortunately, I'm one of those rare cases that so few people are in my situation that they don't change the law to fix it. Because it's like, well, it's only a group of people that don't fucking matter. American healthcare and insurance is so bad. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm very lucky to be in New Zealand and to have all the hospital stuff covered for. The fact that I'm getting a heart transplant for essentially for free, and in America it costs around about $1 to $2 million without insurance. For a heart transplant, I'm very, very lucky. And don't get me wrong, not upset about that. I do think it's a bit messed up that in modern society we're still battling to get healthcare, and I think it will help bring down prices internationally and everywhere if it was subsidized healthcare, because there wouldn't be any incentive for pharmaceutical companies to charge a lot for the medication, because, well, pretty much the governments are paying for it anyway. You can't charge whatever you want, because the government will be like, all right, we'll go for that company that's offering that medication for cheaper and it's more effective. Which is why you don't see a lot of that stuff around here. So I'm very grateful that I'm not in America, because I'll probably be dead. But that's why I'm stressing a little bit about the saving up, because I want that time off to recover. Most people that get heart transplants, they take about 6 months to 12 months off. I'm barely ticking over 6 months. So recruit elder eel to become Gills teacher. All right. I pay $1,500 a month for my husband diabetic shot. It's saying, whoa. That's a lot. Yeah, a lot of that stuff you would get for about $5 over here, because it would be subsidized typically. So don't get me wrong, very grateful, and that's why I can never badmouth the healthcare system over here in New Zealand again. Never. Even like, they are definitely underfunded. They definitely need a lot more money. Yes, I believe it should be an NHS structure. The fact of in New Zealand, we've got, we had like 26 different DHBs. I think they narrowed it down to 11. They're trying to reduce it further to 3. And for, I guess, the case when you look at the NHS over in the UK, a DHB is an NHS. So think of it that we've got 3 separate NHSs within New Zealand. And their systems don't all marry up, and it's hard to send it. Like, for instance, when I went from Wellington to Auckland, and that's going from one DHB to another, it took them nearly a week to transfer my MRI scans over to them because the systems weren't compatible. So it took a while for that information to transfer, and that's where private healthcare can be beneficial, because there's more of an incentive to transfer information and to be efficient with the healthcare system when it's private. That's why a lot of people bag on the NHS and say, hey, NHS, there's a lot of wait times, yada yada yada. It's because everyone can use it and it's underfunded. But with private, they're more funded. They've got more ability to hire more staff because they've got the money, and that's where the differences are. But a lot of people forget the majority of people can't afford the healthcare that they need. And that should be the priority regardless of how much money you make. Look, you can make millions and millions of dollars, and you could be like, oh, I can afford private healthcare, that's fine. And I'm like, yeah, but not everyone's you. Not everyone will ever have the opportunity. Sometimes shit happens. People have bad luck. Like my situation. That's just bad luck. It's not my fault. It's just bad luck. But there's no way in hell I'd be able to afford everything. Hi Dave, I'm bug hunting. I'm in the bug hunt party. I would love to meet up after I'm done. How much longer are you going to be on? I'm only on for 5 minutes. Sorry. I'm nearly over for the day. Sorry. Sorry, Ramona. Recruit. What was I doing? I started going on a tangent. As I normally do. Parental story. Recruit an elder eel. How do I do that? Recruit an elder eel to become Gills teacher. How do I do that? I'll quickly look on my quest log. I've only got 5 minutes, so I don't know how long I'll be. This may take too long to actually do. I'm hoping it's just go talk to somebody. Recruit one of the following to begin Gills. A midnight float. Okay, so I need to find one of these fish and then return to Ilna. Alright, that's going to be a problem for another day. We'll go there. But yeah, I mean, that's I think I've mentioned this on stream. That's my main focus at the moment is saving money and trying to get as much time possible. And to be honest, all the money is going into the rent. The money that I'm saying for 6 months, that's just my rent. That's purely just paying for my rent. My rent is $475. Well, I shouldn't really say this stuff, but $475 a week. So if you want an idea of how much I need, I've got the math, but I'll just do it on a calculator. So 475 times that by 52. I need $24,700 just for my rent in order to get 12 months off. So the chance of me fundraising that much, quite low. But if I can buy myself as much time as possible, I can figure out how to try and make up the difference, you know. Which I don't think it's possible, but even if I buy myself another week after the fact, maybe work is willing to pay my salary for an extra week or something like that, it just pushes that out and I don't need to stress. Because that's the big one. Rejection is the biggest risk the first year after the transplant. So that's the focus. And I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm young. I do have a lot of things going my way. But I'll worry about it. And yeah, I wish we were in a society that, you know, I could just take the time off. But there's so many other people that are in a worse situation than me that me complaining about this, and because I've got a good job, I've got some good savings. I'm lucky. I am definitely lucky, and I don't forget. I don't forget how lucky I am. So, and hopefully I don't take advantage of that. So. I just worry about it. I mean, it's hard that. I think the hardest bit is the anti-rejection thing scares the hell out of me because there's nothing I can make it worse by not taking my meds and all that stuff, but there's a lot outside of my control, and I don't like that. I don't like having a lot outside my control, and especially when it comes to my health. Knowing that I could get a heart, I could do everything 100% right, and it could still reject. That's scary. So the best I can do to help that situation is to try and take as much stress off me as possible. And what I can do there is just try and save my money, save my pennies, and try and buy myself as many weeks as possible, and also try and get my debt paid off as much as I can. So if my debt's paid off, it means there's less of a push for me to go back to work to get there. Because if you've got debt, people are just going to come knocking all the time, and unfortunately, there's only so much you can defer bills for. Yeah, I can't imagine the thoughts you're going through your mind. I know all of it well. You're so young. A lot of people say that. I think that's the biggest thing everyone says is like, you're young. I'm like, yeah. I don't want to go through it. I don't want to be going through it. It scares the shit out of me. And I think that's why I have trouble sleeping. Even though, like, I just randomly wake up and it's not on my mind at the time. I think subconsciously I stress about it, and it's keeping me awake, and I just don't. And then, like, talking to someone's not going to help. It's just I know it's happening. You know, I want to be okay with it, and I think it's normal for not to be. I don't know. I just want this to be over, but I get that it never will be over, but I just want this period to be over and done with. That I could get the phone call like right now. I get on a plane, I go to Auckland, I do the surgery. A month later, I get up, I get out of hospital, I come back, I recover, I go back to work, and I can actually me and my partner can start living our lives. I think everything's on hold right now. Like we had dreams of buying a house, and I've got my KiwiSaver, which is it's like a 401k kind of thing for those that are overseas, and you can withdraw it for a home. You have the ability to withdraw what you have for a deposit for a home. It's one of the it's called KiwiSaver, and I've got 1,200. Sorry, it's a $102,000 in my KiwiSaver that I can withdraw for a deposit. And a deposit is you need at least about 10 to 20% to do a deposit, right? On a home. So I have a good amount there. But the problem is you can't exactly going to a bank and saying, "Hey," and if they turn to you and go, "So what's the plan for the next 12 months for your career?" I'm like, "Well, I've got a heart transplant coming up, so there's a possibility I may die." Not a lot of banks want to give you a loan, believe it or not. Believe it or not, it's a bit of a deterrent to give someone a loan in that particular scenario. But once you've got it, it's a little bit different because of the statistics weighing in the favor of me. Because I'm young. The good thing is, funny enough, it actually goes in my favor if I get the transplant. Everything's fine, and then I go to the bank because they know I'm going to be healthy. They know I'm not going to take advantage of it. But it's this period waiting is the hard bit. Anyway, I'm off to work. Thanks everyone for popping along. We did make some progress today. Yeah, we definitely ticked off a few boxes. We're gonna hopefully finish all these quests. We've got to do the quiz as well, and we still need a piece of the past, but we're slowly ticking these off. Later today, due to the votes of Yasmin and Threeza, we will be playing Dinkum, even though both of them will be asleep. So if anyone wants to play Dinkum with me later today, in about 12, I would say about 10 hours time, you're more than welcome. I'll be playing it for a few hours, because that was the vote. They have said they were going to be asleep, even though Yasmin, it's 7 a.m. for you when I'll be playing it, so you're pretty much just sleeping in. But yeah, if anyone else wants to pop along, it'd be fun. They have announced in Dinkum some new updates coming along. There's a new railway system that's actually going to implement trains into the game. It's coming on Switch as well, and also there's going to be some new animals, so that would be fun to start prepping for that, because we want to get ready for that update. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. We'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be back playing Dreamlight Valley, but I really appreciate everyone coming on and letting me get stuff out off my chest. It really does help. Keep in touch using the Discord. Make sure you go in there and chat. I'm always checking it out. So anyway, gotta go to work. Until next time, everyone.